Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on the new Becca and Chrissy Teigen collaboration. I'm really excited for this video today. I just received it in the mail this morning and I wanted to get on camera as fast as possible to let you guys know how I kind of feel about it, my first impression, and some swatches and kind of just an overall review. I will be comparing this to the Jaclyn Hill palette and I will do side-by-side comparisons on all the colors. So with that being said, if you want to see a little bit more about the collaboration, just keep on watching. This is really exciting because I do have the palette here. It is really, really nice. It has really beautiful packaging, very similar to the Jaclyn Hill and Becca collaboration. This one actually comes with a blush, 2 highlighters, and a bronzer, as the Jaclyn Hill one comes with 3 blushes and 2 highlighters. So the outside packaging is really nice. It is more square than the Jaclyn Hill one, which is more rectangular, as you can see side by side. They also do have a lot of similarities when it comes to the interior of the palette. The Jaclyn Hill palette has that reflective interior, and so does the Chrissy Teigen and Becca collaboration. They both are very reflective, wonderful, beautiful packaging, as well as all of the information on the back. The Becca and Chrissy Teigen collaboration here is more of a pink kind of rose gold color, as the Jaclyn Hill one is more gold and silver and white. So they are a little bit different, but they are very similar. So the names on the colors, the first highlighter is in the permanent collection, and that one is called Rose Gold. There also is 3 new colors, one being the highlighter, one being the blush, and one being the bronzer. Is Hibiscus Bloom, Beach Nectar, and Malibu Soleil. I'm really excited to kind of get into the swatches because I have not swatched this at all, but it is so hard to open this right now. Oh my gosh. So this one is definitely more hard to get into than the Jaclyn Hill one. This one has a little bit more of an edge, as you can see there, to open it than this one. This one is the Rose Gold and this one is the Beach Nectar. I do like the etching that's in the highlighter on this one. I think it gives it a really beautiful touch, and I think it's really, really beautiful when you look at it. The breakdown per grams, I will go ahead and compare to this palette here. The Jaclyn Hill is 20.4 grams and the Chrissy Teigen is 15 grams. Obviously, because you are getting one more pot and one more shade of blush, it is going to be a little bit more. But if you compare the sizes of the 2 blushes, there we go. If you can compare both sides of the blushes as well as the pans of the highlighters, they are identical in size. The weight per gram is almost exactly the same as you would get in the Jaclyn Hill. I have not swatched this bad boy yet, so I really want to go ahead and just dive right in. I am also happily surprised because the mirror is huge, just like in the Jaclyn Hill one. It's really nicely made and very, very sturdy. They also have the magnetic clasp on the top here, so it does stay nice and shut, and it doesn't really open without some force, which is great. So let's go ahead and do Rose Gold first. It comes off really nice. We'll go ahead and do the blush shade, which is Hibiscus Bloom, which again is really nice as well. They are the standard Becca formulation you would assume would be in this palette. They are not overly dusty and they do not kick back too much, which is really nice as well. We're gonna go ahead and do Malibu Soleil, which is the bronzer. It does have a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it's not overbearing, and as I swatch it, it actually comes off a little bit more matte. So in the pan it does look a little bit more shimmery, but do not be turned off by that, and the fact that it is more of a neutral tone in here. It does not come off as orange as it might look. It actually looks a little bit more warm tone, but not overly warm where it has that orange undertone. I don't foresee it being too much of an issue for somebody who's got medium to deeper skin tones, or somebody who is very, very fair, like porcelain fair, fairer than I am fair. Probably would not like it, but somebody who is probably my color and darker would be very happy with this shade. So then last one that I'm going to swatch here is the Beach Nectar. And that one is really pretty as well. As that picks up, it's absolutely gorgeous. It does have a kind of goldy pink color. It's not rose gold, but it's really nice and a very shimmery color. I think it'll be really, really nice on my skin tone. It has the same formulation, and it's got that pink color with the gold kind of shift to it, which I really like. And it's very light pink. The rose gold that is in here is much deeper, has much more of a peach undertone as well. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I will go ahead and put the swatches side by side so that you can see them. The Chrissy Teigen will be on the top, and I will have the Jaclyn Hill on the bottom. The one shade that I do find to be the most significantly similar as the Jaclyn Hill palette is this one right here, which is the blush in the palette. This one is called Hibiscus Bloom. I do find it to be almost identical to the Pamplemousse. The only thing I can say is the one in the Jaclyn Hill palette just has a little bit more pink undertone and a little bit more richness to it, as the one in the Chrissy Teigen collaboration is a touch more sheer. That's the only difference, but they're almost identical in color. So if that kind of turns you off, or the bronzer turns you off because it is a little bit more of that warmer undertone, like the neutral, more warm orange undertone, not so neutral and cool undertone, then this palette probably is not for you, because of course if you're not using those two shades, you're only buying them for the highlighters, it's really not worth the money. If you do want this one because you did not get your hands on the Jaclyn Hill one, this is a great alternative. This one does retail for $46. I do believe this will be available here soon. I will link all the information down in the description box below. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. If you'd like to see a look with this palette, please go ahead and leave a comment down below as well. I do get back to all my comments as soon as I can. I am very active in my comment section, so if you have something that you'd like to see, please go ahead and let me know. I will be doing a stash video on Thursday, so go ahead and stay tuned for that as well. I believe I'm going to be either doing blushes or highlighters, like singles, so we'll see how that goes. I love you guys so much. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.